So here's the thing. I was so excited to get this car 2 years ago, and it was marketed as the ultimate tech-forward, environmentally conscious vehicle, right? I was sold on the idea of zero gas, over-the-air updates like my iPhone, and let's be honest, it just looks freaking cool. So first off, let's talk about the build quality. I don't know about you, but when I'm spending a little over $100,000 on a car, I kind of expect the panels to align correctly. And don't get me started on some of the weird rattling noises that I've heard in this car. Oh, and the infamous phantom braking. Yeah, that happened to me a couple of times, especially when I was just starting to drive this car. You're cruising down the highway, and then next thing you know, the car slamming on its brakes, or you're just like switching lanes. And I'm like, wait, why? Tesla is also known for being very on the cutting edge with their tech, but let me tell you, when it comes with its own headaches, the touchscreen, aka the brain of the car, has frozen on me just a few times, and want to adjust your AC, that's too bad. The screen's just having a nap. And those over-the-air updates, sure, they're very cool in theory, but in practice, I've had updates that broke features I actually use, and I had to wait for another update to fix that same issue. And also, let's talk about hidden costs. Everyone hypes up how you'll save on gas, but no one tells you how pricey repairs can get. For example, I had to recently get my rear window replaced on the passenger side here, rear passenger side, and you would like to think that it is going to be just a regular window replacement, but no, it was encroaching on over $500 just for one window that I had nothing to do with. So also, charging at home isn't always as cheap as people think, especially if you live in an area with high electricity rates. However, I don't pay my electricity bill, my husband does, so I don't know what that looks like. And then there's Tesla customer service. Imagine waiting weeks to get an appointment only to be told they can't replicate the issue. And it's just honestly beyond frustrating. And however, I will say that I've had some really great experience at the service center here in Jacksonville, so I don't know. Sometimes, the hype really just blinds you to the reality. And for me, the reality has been a little disappointing. So is Tesla a bad car for everyone? Not necessarily, but for me, it's honestly one of those purchases I kind of regret. And let me know in the comments if you had a similar experience, or if you absolutely love your Tesla, because I know so many people that do. Maybe you could help me see the bright side to a lot of this. And with a lot of this comes just the stuff, just little things like this speaker system that I have that I can't necessarily clean when dust gets collected on it, or if I used a product that is no longer, or that is not supposed to be used on that area, you're just kind of SOL. Then don't even get me started on these white seats, because that's a big no-no, especially in the Model X. I would like them in the Model Y. I don't remember what I had in other loaner vehicles, but in the Model X, I would not recommend white seats unless it's just you. And honestly, even then, don't trust yourself. Get black seats or a darker color. Don't go with the white. Because in my opinion, I'm what's the point of having seat covers? I just don't get that. But one thing that I would say that they don't tell you is that there is this cloth material. When you get the 7-seater like I have, there's a cloth material between the rear seats. So two of them are connected and then one is separated, but there's this cloth material in between there that gets dirty. Do you hear me? Dirty. I'll send you what mine looks like, or I'll share with you guys what mine looks like, because having kids, But someone sold me on white seats when they had a granddaughter. So I should have known better, because they're not there driving in the car every day. They're not picking them up from lacrosse practice or track or whatever, or just having a toddler in the vehicle who might need a snack, So I don't know. But this is just one of the purchases. I'm kind of man, I probably should have thought about maybe buying used. Maybe should have thought about buying a G-Wagon. I don't know. But because for the amount of money that I have spent on this vehicle, but including the just monthly payment and insurance, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to add up. But let me know in the comments if you're considering buying a Tesla, or if this video has definitely just deterred you. And I can't wait to hear more about some of your experiences if you do own a Tesla, and just helping me see the brighter side of all of this. My name is Yasha, your shopping bestie since 1991, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.